Hey YouTube, what's up? Richard, hi you guys. How's it going? I'm early. I'm on really early tonight. Trying this. Hi, manifesting things. How are you? Hi, Danny. How are you today? You had to work today, huh, Danny? We got water and I'm thirsty. Hi, spiritual dreams. Hi, infernal spirits. Did I say, am I right? Yes, I'm right. Hi, Steve. Hi, spiritual dreams. I'm fantastic. I had a great day. I piddled around out here and I got nothing done. Well, I got a couple things done that I needed to do, but that's about it. Hi, Brianna. I'm doing well. How's your night going? Everything's going great. Hi, Jamari. Hi, Cindy. Jamari, how are you? I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. Are you doing good? So, do you ever have one of those days where, like, you get up early? Hi, Raven's Tavern. You get up early and you think you're going to bust ass, and then you, like, just tinker around and you really don't get anything accomplished. That was me today. Oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, so what did I get done? Nothing. Just a couple of fun things, manifesting things. The other day I went to my target's Facebook page, who I did multiple spells on, and found out that she is not extremely, that she gets extremely depressed, gained a lot of weight, and then tried to kill herself. Oh, well, congratulations, I guess. Yes, you have days like that too. Me today, I was up at 9 and got very little done. I got up at 7, like 7:30. Got nothing done. I just did I got a couple of things done, but mostly it was just like fun things. Good job. Okay, wait. Israela. Hi, lady. Hello. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I didn't expect those results, but she also lost a lot of friends. Well, that's what happens when you curse people, huh? To marry you, thank you. Did so much because it feels like time flies when they are with us. Oh my gosh, it's craziness. They did. I miss the good stuff. Oh hey, did I miss the good stuff? No. I've only been on here for 3 minutes. Hello. We have a visitor. Oh no, we don't. They turned it off and back on again. Manifesting thing. I get that person that way. Okay. Cool. So you guys remember that pink jar that Nicole gave me? Well, I painted it black. Hi, Kari. Just in time. I didn't wish any harm, but I remember saying and writing it on my petition. That's good. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Gorgeous. I just wanted to know if it was a curse. Hi, WM. Looks nice in black. I know, huh? I love the little crystal ball on top. I really like it. I think I'm going to put it on I'm going to use it for Saffron's altar. I'll put some oils in there for her or something. So beautiful. Oh, thank you. It's pretty, huh? Hi, Kelly. See, I did something today. I did fun things like this today, but I had a lot of like things that I needed to do out here, and I didn't do them. I bet she'll love it. It's not for her, it's for me. It's mine. It's mine. Oh, saffrons. Sorry. Things to do. See things. What you do, I need to do something for 4 people. Cool. Yes, but so this is the pink thing that Nicole gave me, the pink jar. Now it's beautiful black. I love it. Anyways, so I have had a few trolls on my page where they're like soliciting, and so if you guys get those messages from trolls soliciting on my page, please just ignore them. You know, they're just scammers, people trying to scam you on those WhatsApp pages and stuff like that. Blue, is that hat with you on it? Yes. Yeah, it's my Stain Your Soul hat. Kelly made it for me. She made like there's t-shirts. I don't even know if that site's still up or not. I don't know, but yep, that's me. It's a Stain Your Soul. It's a primal saying. Looks awesome. Well, if you're going to be cursing death on someone, make sure you're a witch. That's all I got to say about it. Because that's not something you want to fuck up and have it come back to you. You know? Like that's not something to play around with if you're not a witch, you know? Oh, I think I'm going to put death on somebody today. You don't want to take something that, so lightly. In other words, let Blue Witch do it for you. I want them to leave, not die, laughing out loud. Well, if you just want someone to like leave, like a banishing, or like you just want them to move out or move away or to something like that. Excuse me. I have some special stuff that I use, but you can just take a handful of salt in your hand and say their name in there into the salt and then blow it out your front door and they'll be gone. Like if you have guests who stay too long, who never leave at Christmas time or some bullshit like that, that's annoying. People who stay too long when they were only supposed to stay for a couple of days, or if there's like sometimes I have people do it alongside my bad neighbor be gone spell, co-workers, yeah, things like that. Usually it goes really well when you tie it in with a banishing spell, like if I do banishing for someone, I like for them to do that with my banishing spell. That way it like connects the energy really fast. But yeah, you just take a handful of salt and you say their name in it and then blow it right out the door. Tired of being picked on. Yeah. Well, I don't think anybody likes their neighbors, but you know, it's kind of part of life. I worked on your roommates in Cali, huh? It does. It works good. I've had much success with that. This really came out really freaking cute. I'm so impressed with it. I'm so impressed. Use black salt. You can. Any salt will work. Like if you're somewhere where you don't have salt with you, you can use whatever salt you want. I have special stuff that I use that has like all kinds of salt, and it has like indigo powder in it, and it has like red brick, and just a few different things that I use for protection and stuff, and I could put that in there and just just use plain. You can just use plain white salt. Salt to salt. Yep. Yep. It works good. The stuff I use is like a multi-purpose thing. Hi, Nancy. Like I can use it for like sealing things. Like if I want to seal a portal, or I want to seal a room so that spirits can't get in there, or if I want to seal something like that. Or if I want to seal my property, something like that. If you have to seal a bedroom that your children are in, or whatever the case may be, then you would need to get the stuff that I have. You would need to make some of that and then do a ritual and then seal the room. And I use that exact stuff for sealing. Like I'll sprinkle it across the doorway and across the windows, and I'll go around the corners of the wall and seal the whole room so nothing can get in there ever. So, I mean, there's more stuff like that you could do. This was just what I needed to hear today. How to make someone go away. Yep, it's like it only works if it's like somebody in contact with you. Like if you wanted someone to go away that lived across the country or in another state or something like that, obviously it's not going to work. Hi, Bella. It's not going to work for that. But if you have like I said, like a guest in your house, or a coworker who keeps coming in your office and you want them to freaking leave you alone, or whatever, a neighbor, just say their name and blow it and say, be gone. That's it. Yep. It's an awesome thing. It works great. Put them in the anthill. Soon. It's starting to warm up here, so that means the ants will be out soon. As soon as they come back, then I can start doing my anthill curses. I miss them. Oh, I got energy for that. They like the anthill curse. It's my favorite. One of my favorites. I like doing the chicken foot curse too. The chicken foot strip and remove, and the anthill curse is good. Put them in the freezer too. I don't really do a lot of freezer spells. All of them, as far as I know, have worked. I even had one client, like a couple of months ago, asked me to take someone out of my freezer that she had put in the freezer because she wanted to give them another chance. I did that like 2 years ago, and she said it's still working. But now she ran into that person, and she was like, that person was so nice and cool and everything, and she thought maybe he had changed, and so she wanted me to take him out. And I told her that was fine, but she had to send me all the information, and she never did. So this ass is still in there. I'm going to work on going to sick every time they speak my name or even think. A good spell to do with that kind of thing is the rotten egg spell. I love to do the rotten egg spell too. I've only got to do it a few times, but it's really effective at making. I did it on an abusive parent before, and so every time that they would abuse their kid, even though their kid was an adult, but every time they were abusive to the kid, then they would get sick. And so it was pretty, well, they have the shits, and have to run to the bathroom. And so it was pretty funny, and it worked a few times at the grocery store, I know that. And so yeah, those are good spells. I want to see that rotten egg spell. It's in my library of videos. You'll have to watch the video. I think it's called Rotten Egg Spell. Yeah. Yeah, it worked really well. It's pretty awesome. It still works to this day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Rotten Egg Spell. Yep. It's a good spell. They get really sick from it. Yeah, I'll be all cool. I'm rotten some tomorrow morning. That's awesome. Yeah, I just think that and then they won't get sick or anything if they are good. If they just would be nice and not be dicks, then they'll be fine. But if they're going to, be abusive and mean to their kids, then it's gonna happen. Oh. Sorry, hang on a second. Blue, do you know how to read candle flames? I do it all the time. And wax. I prefer doing that. Pyromancy. I prefer pyromancy over most readings. It's my thing. Reading the wax mostly. The flames I could see people in and talk to them and make a energy connection to them and stuff like that. And I can hang on one second, you guys. Oh, look, I just got a notification saying that I'm live. How exciting. So I guess notifications are a little late. Let me see, what did you say, Steve? Did I miss something from Steve? Yeah, have you worked with other animal parts besides fish and chicken feet? Yeah, I do liver spells. and chicken hearts and chicken livers and things like that. Fish eyes, fish heads. I like to cut off the fish heads and then sew them onto the poppets and bind their heads into the pop. Getting energy for that too. Hi. Yeah, of course. Coyote skulls, beaver skulls, badger skulls. Rage. Hang on 1 second. Um, I was seeing like a face coming right here. A face right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see a face there. So I was trying to catch a picture of it. Oh. Sorry. Selfie break. Hi, Amy Jo. Cow's tongue. Yeah, I've done a cow's tongue. Yep, pig's heart, pig's head. Well, I don't. The pig's head is cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's just so big. You know, it's like I don't. It's not necessary. I don't see any reason I do pig's feet. Um, the pig's foot curse is very effective. I've had people had to go in and have surgery on their feet, on my target's feet, after doing that spell. So that was very awesome. They had like tumors growing on their foot out of nowhere. They didn't know why or what caused it or whatever, and they had to go in and have surgery to have tumors removed after I did the pig's foot curse. That was I cursed them to the pig's foot, and then I put them in the fire ant hill. And then they had like this big growth on the side of their arch right there, and they had to go in and have surgery. And they missed like 2 months of work, almost, something like that, 6 weeks of work after it. And so it was cool. It was kind of the point, you know. Well, you turned off my spirit box. I was listening, kind of. So I got some new beeswax candles today. They're spells casting size, so they're like, I don't know, I think they're like 4-inch or 5-inch candles. But I got all different colors of beeswax. I got the tall ones, but those are for offerings because you know you can open them and then you could put your you could put their sigils in there with your blood and stuff and then close it back up. Now I could use those for spells too, so I think that like the colors that don't pertain to the gods that I work with, I will use those for spells. Because I can imagine that the beehive combs will like store a ton of herbs and oil, and so I'm excited about trying them for a spell. It'll be like a bonfire, I'm sure. How come this is not? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb you? I do apologize. Beeswax candles are awesome. Don't mess with blue. She'll put you. on that LOA. What is a strip and remove spell do? Um, I like to use the strip and removes are for like, hi Holly, you need a candle reading? Balloon. I like to use the strip and removes for like if you have if you have like a an ex-boyfriend and you haven't seen him in a long time and you're trying to do a love spell to get him to come back and you think he's seeing someone else but you're not sure, and he's got like friends that are keeping you from being with him that I'm sorry that don't like you. He works too many hours. I don't know. There's a whole array of things that it can affect, and so you like can't do a spell for each and every freaking thing. That would cost a fortune. So I came up with a strip and remove where you just strip and remove everything. You don't say what. You just say every single thing that is keeping him from coming to me. I want it removed. Remove it. I don't care what it is. Doesn't matter. Yes. So everything that's standing in the way, you strip and remove it. And that is a hardcore spell, and it's not to be taken lightly because it can fuck up someone's life really bad. Um, Man. Escape. Can that be added to a comeback spell? No, it's a curse. A comeback spell is love, and so you're putting all your love energy in it and all of your, it's like it's a curse because it's going to fuck up their life. It's going to they're going to lose their friends, they're going to lose some family, they're going to lose chicks they're dating, they're going to lose work, they're going to lose who knows, their car. It just depends. Um, One guy was the thing that was keeping him from his chick was that he liked to go out partying too much. Well, he got in an accident and ended up in the hospital, and he can't party anymore. Hey, Optimus! Can you tell if you're a witch at a young age? Well, the thing with it depends on who you are and what your calling is, I guess. Um, there's something you need to realize at a young age. Um, yeah, they could lose whatever's keeping them. At a young age, every person on the planet has abilities. Okay, we all have, abilities, and so when you're young, your abilities are stronger, and then as you get older, you close them up and you don't listen to them anymore, and they start to be die off and just close up and they don't work anymore. Um, and it'll take years of hard work to get everything opened back up and get your stuff to come back. So it depends. It just depends on how you're raised. If your parents, or whoever's raising you encourages you to listen to your intuition and to feed and grow your abilities instead of teaching you to shut them down. So it just depends. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a witch either. It could be just that um, you're like a medium, a psychic medium. Not all psychic mediums are witches. Just because they could see energy, hear energy, or spirits, whatever you want to call it, and talk to them, doesn't mean they know how to manipulate it and control, other people's environment and cast spells. Um, so I really don't have a good answer for you, I guess. Correct. Steve says I'm correct. Yes, I was in bed and yard window crows were there. Nothing dead. It felt like they were calling me. I opened the window and was like, Fig. Well, you could be getting ready to go through an awakening. So if you're going to go through an awakening and Akate is waking you up, and she is waking up her children right now, like she is activating that DNA like crazy. So pay attention. She'll have no problem showing you signs and coming to see you in your dreams, and spirits will start following you around and bugging you all the time, and you'll be like, leave me alone. But again, it just depends on what your abilities are. Where's a good place to start getting into the craft? Growing up, I could see spirits and communicate with them. My father suppressed my abilities due to their beliefs in my suggestion would be for you to learn how to open your chakras, learn how to work with your chakra energy. There's so much you could do with your chakra energy just to start with, and then go from there, and make sure you learn how to do protection, things to protect you first. Before you start any casting of any kind, I would highly recommend that you learn how to protect yourself first. People go off and they start casting spells and they have no protection. And guess what? You will get your ass handed to you. All it's going to take is for you to cast on the wrong person, and they're going to send that shit back to you, times whatever, and you will be fucked because you have no protection. And so you have to learn. There's all kinds of things you could do to protect yourself, but you have to learn. You have to learn that. I love witches, though. You are always assets to my gifts and my life. Oh, Steve. Steve's so sweet. I was in astrology at a young age. In craft movies, I told my parent I remember it was going to pass away. Yeah, sometimes we see death on people, and it's really fucking creepy. Yeah, the protection, you could do baths, cleansing baths. You could do the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. I don't do it with angels, and I can't tell you to, but I do a different version. I do my own version. I kind of rewrote it for me because I didn't want to call a bunch of angels in here. Don't forget to hit that like button. What are the charges you recognize on someone who has death on them? You can see it. You could see it's kind of like they just look white, like they look dead already. You could see they already look dead. They'll be white, like this paper white, like everything. They're lit, and they'll just be hanging out, and I'll be like they look really pasty and gross. Well, it'll come around you. If you're a medium, it'll try to come over to you. But it's not allowed to. When I see death, usually immediately Akate comes in me, and she's like, no. and I'll just like glaze over, so I know she's there. Like all of a sudden I can't really see anything, and it's like a big fog, and I could feel her looking at it through my eyes. And well, then you're sensitive, and that's empathic. I mean, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of most mediums are. You have to practice on how to not allow that to come on you, because it can attach itself to you. So you have a lot of work to do, it sounds like. You have to learn how to not allow that to happen. I can predict when people die in general. Oh, okay. I've never necessarily seen death, however, growing up, I see warnings through my dreams. One thing I can see about witches is who, like yourself, are witches and who just claims to be witches, claims to be also real witches, can tell who is real and who isn't. Oh yes, protection is important. It's good to have someone to talk to about this stuff. It really is. When I was going through my awakening, I didn't have anyone to talk to, and that was one of the reasons I started my YouTube channel, to share my path with everyone, because it was so frustrating for me to not have anyone. It's on, but it's not. No one's talking to us. But I didn't have anyone to talk to. I had to like dig and search and seek things out. Every time something would happen, I would be like, well, what is this? Well, what is that? I'm kind of a different case than most people, as far as so far as I know, there's only a few of us. Um, but advocate. But what I admire about Blue is how educated you are in your craft. You're very knowledgeable. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. It's very much appreciated. You're so very welcome. Well, and I don't want. I get this heavy feeling on my chest, and it feels like dark void when something bad is going to happen. It's called your intuition. It's good to have some. Yeah, okay. I know. I'm so glad I found you, just to talk to someone else who understands where I come from. You're very welcome, Steve. I'm glad I could be here for all of us. So Steve, this is crazy. I know. Hang on a second. Morning told me to tell you. People, they would think I'm crazy. Yeah, I know, huh? I used to have that problem all the time. So in my bathroom, I know I've talked about this on here before, but I have a wall in my back downstairs bathroom, and it's like a portal or something. Because sometimes all the time, if I use the restroom down there, I could see people like walking back and forth through that wall. They just like come and go, like, and you could just see them going back and forth. They're just like, it's kind of like shadows, or the energies going back and forth through the wall, but it's shaped like people, like a whole bunch of them, like I'm in a freaking airport or something, and then all these people are walking by, and I'm sitting there on the toilet or in the bathtub or something. It's crazy. Hey, do you ever experience that? So my dream moving on the Coven page just now. It's most shootings and that I predict. Whoever is moving my bed still does it. And I'm a grown woman now. When I'm in the bath, they make faces in the bubbles in the bathtub always. Yeah, I see faces everywhere too. Like especially like if you look at like marble or something. Yeah, I could see them. I could see faces everywhere. Especially on well, I'm in the temple, that's why probably, but it's just active. It's called divination, y'all. I still have that demon print on my bedroom door. Laughing out loud reminds me of Krampus. I love Krampus. What are you doing in your home? Who, me? Oh, my home. My house is very active. It's very haunted. I curse everywhere, but mostly I keep it out here now. But when I first started, I didn't always have this. I didn't always have this temple. I had to work hard for this. But I have many open portals and gateways all around, and I am an open portal and gateway. So trying to communicate with demons, no, I don't try. I just do it. Yes. Yes, Bella. You're funny. My bathroom door has the Kool-Aid man. That's hilarious. It's a time crossroad portal. My spirit guide says, "Look at you. Look at me." Says where separate timelines overlap with the spirit world, and that's the first time I've ever heard or seen anything like that. Laughing out loud. Yeah, it's crazy. Like you could just see him. One time this guy came out of there. Oh my gosh, he was huge. He was really tall. And then he was like hunched over like this, and he had a big hump back here. And he had one eye in the middle of his head, and that was it. He was a big old bald guy. He had big pointy ears. And he had one eye right there. And I was actually video chatting with Gray, and because my desk is like against this wall, and then I face it, and then behind me is that bathroom with the open portal right there, and Gray saw him come out, and he caught a picture of him, and you could see him, and he was like looking like that, and he got right in the picture. It was pretty cool. Um, everyone has guides. We all have spirit guides, ancestors. People are assigned to look over. People who are assigned to look after us. But to whoever asked me that question, I work with. My father is Lucifer. I work with Belial. He is my love, and I call him Father too, and he's my protector and my teacher, and so is Lucifer. And I work with Akate as my mother and my goddess and my queen, and so yeah, I see a lot of interesting things. Bucko whatever and Bucko whatever. Cool. The old one, the ancient ones. I work with the ancient ones. Yes, that's my DNA. That's who I am inside. Like I can't ever change that. That's who I was born to be. And so that's me. It's great to have Goddess connect with you. It is. Especially Akate. She's amazing. And now I'm expanding even further on my path. And so, yeah, which I can't really talk a lot about that stuff right now, but yeah, I work with a lot of gatekeepers and and goddesses. There's many goddesses. A lot of Kate has a lot of daughters that are goddesses that I work with as well. Um, and so it just depends on what kind of casting I choose to do. And mostly they're there for teaching me and guiding me and protecting me and keeping me on my path and keeping things that would get in my way off of me and away from me, and anything that would, like Euronymous. I love Euronymous. Um, I got to work with him and call him, and I did a little uh, you know invocation with him to remove everything out of my way. You work with Papa Legba. You heard my Papa Legba story, right? Gosh, I'm such an idiot. Well, Papa Legba is like it's like voodoo. So I'm primal. I'm different than that. I'm like more ancient. The gods I work with go back further. Hi, Linda. I got your message. Congratulations. Yay! Happy for you. Tell us your story. Who are you talking to? Oh, about Papa Legba. I'm just a dummy. When I was first going through my awakening, I was new, and I knew who Akate was, and all these different gods would come to me, and they would just like come and usually just give me energy and leave, and then I would never see them again. But I thought that, like Akate would say, you need your balance. And then they just wanted to come and see me, I guess. I don't know. But they would come and give me energy and leave. And well, the Baron came and he was giving me, we were doing like an energy exchange. And it was so strong that I thought I was levitating. Like I could swear I was levitating. But but I thought he was Papa Legba because I didn't know anything. And I was like, are you Papa Legba? Because he had the hat and he had like the skull looking face and he had the little cane. And I was like, are you Papa Legba? And I didn't know I was ignorant to that. And so he didn't say anything to me. He just like gave me my energy and left, and he never came back. And and I was like, did I do something wrong? And I was talking to a friend of mine who works with Papa Legba, and she laughed at me and she said, honey, that's the Baron. And I was like, oh shit, I made a total ass out of myself. No, I didn't. I seen the Baron. But it's wonderful, however, the journey to the deities, that work is with you and for you is a personal one, and they're not the same for us all. That story is so funny. I know. I felt like such a ding dong. Hi, MA. And hi, Jada. Anyway, so yeah, I'm that was before I knew I was primal, and I really didn't know a lot about Akate. I was just doing solitary stuff and just doing my own thing. And then she just kind of came in and took over and like changed my whole life and my whole path completely. Changed everything, and it was incredible. She's incredible. Akate is, what are you doing tonight after the live? After the live, I have to go meditate. I haven't meditated yet today. I've just been tinkering around in here all day. And so I have to go meditate for like an hour, hour and a half. And then I have some curses I'm going to be doing. I have some fun things I want to do. Like, I just want to play right now. I just have this thing in me that I just want to play with all of my magical abilities tonight. And I want to get my staff out and hi, Billy, and send things. I have some poppet stuff I want to do, and have some commands that I want to put in a couple of poppets. So I'm going to use my staff and give the commands with my new saffron staff that I was given, and I'm super excited about it. And I have 2 breakup spells, I think, that I have on my table. And then tomorrow I'm going to do loves and a weight loss, and I'm going to start my second help me pass my exam tomorrow. Hi, is that citrine? I can't see. I can't see. It's not citrine. I was thinking, whoa, what's all that? Okay, wait a second. I don't know what I just did. Sorry. Go away. Oh my gosh, you guys. That is super cool. So I could change my... Oh, that's awesome. Okay, go away now. Go away, go away, go away. Come back down here. Hold on. I'm going to have to hit this button. I don't know what's going to happen. No. How do you make it stop doing that? Oh, wait. I think I got it. Wait. Nope. Oh, crap. I can't see anyone's messages right now because it's doing this thing. How do you make it? It won't go away. Oh, I got it. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I got it. Laughing out loud. You can play with mine all you want. See, there are 21 people in this live. Let's give Blue a thumbs up. Let's give Blue a thumbs up. Where are your glasses? I don't know. They're not here. Hi. Brianna, I love booster. The love boosters will be done tomorrow because tonight's curse night. All the love stuff will be done tomorrow on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then Saturday and Tuesday are curse nights. Sometimes when I get when I get a whole bunch of curses, then I'll have to like do an extra curse day during the week, which kicks my ass. I'm going to email you to see about you helping my business increase. I'm doing great, but want to take it to the next level. That's what I see you can help me with right now. Sweet. She has a handful now to play with. Yes, I do. I have a lot of poppets I'm working on right now, and I'm seeing a lot of movement on my poppets. And can I see my staff? I don't know. I don't think so. It was a gift from me to me by another primal temple, and I really don't know. That's a no. That's a no. I really don't think. I don't really think I want to put it on. Zap on camera. I mean, I showed it to my primal brothers and sisters on the Queen of Hell page on Facebook, but which I think I did maybe to a couple. Get the zapper. But yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. I will get in trouble. I could do whatever I want with it, but it's just kind of a really sacred tool, and it's to be used with great respect, and it means a lot to me. So you know, some things I'm not allowed to show you guys. So no zapping required. Now if I busted it out, then yeah. Well, it's badass. Sacred is sacred. I get it. It's really cool though. It's so cool. Like, it can make my hands hurt. Like, make my hands feel like they're falling, you know, like when your hands fall asleep and you get that tingle in there. If I use it too much in one night. What are your poppets made of? Just felt. They're just made of felt. And then I put curse doom powder and stuff like that in them, some domination stuff, and a picture, and petition paper, and sigils and blood, and that's what they're made of. It's not about what they're made of, it's about what's in them. That's so, and then they go through a ceremonial process where I evoke Hecate and Belial, and I evoke and invoke Hecate and invoke Belial, and I evoke Lucifer Drophokal to put them in the Book of the Damned. And so, and then I do a binding hand ceremony. Matt just got home. Say hi. Hi, Matt. Did you have a good day, darling? Laughing out loud, thank you. Hi, Nicole. Oh, Nicole. Hi, Catty Cat. Look at. Isn't it beautiful? Look how pretty and perfect it came out. So beautiful, huh? Do you love it? There's nothing in it. Nicole sent me this. She gifted this to me, and then it was pink, and I painted it black, and so now it's different. Yeah, it was a good day. That's awesome. Isn't that beautiful? It looks sick, huh? I like it. It's really pretty. Just got off work, simply saying hi and good night. Hi and good night. Did you at least? She got off right away and didn't look at my thing that I was showing her. I've been waiting for you this whole time. Thanks, Bella. At least you care. So I also did a skull for Belial that's on his altar. Do you guys want to see it? It's really cool. I'll show it to you. Hang on, let me go get it. Hi, Billy. Isn't that cool? Yes, it's beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to do a sigil and put his sigil in here and offer this to him to use as a vessel. He has so many vessels. He could like take over the whole place. Well, he does whenever he chooses anyways, but I just mean like I'm going to do it just like how I did Lucifer's. But I'm going to do this one for him because it's so pretty. Look how beautiful. It's very cool. I'll put some crystals in there. I put a sigil in there with my blood on it. And then I will do a a cauldron, kind of not a cauldron, but a vortex casting on it so that he can use it as an opening whenever he wants. And then I have these beautiful little crystal that I'll put on the end right here, and that will be that. And it's a coyote skull. It's cool, huh? It's beautiful. I think it's so pretty. I know, that's what I did all day, was played around with stuff like that instead of getting my work done. Sometimes you just have to have some fun with witchcraft, you guys. For me, it's always so serious. It's always, rites, rituals, ceremonies, casting. I don't get to do a lot of creative fun things with it. And then on my days off, I'm like dead. And so I have to rest on those days so that I can carry on through the next week coming. And so I allowed myself to have some fun today and to do some fun things for Saffron's and to do some fun things for Belial and for my path. And so that's what I did. You've been having creative ideas lately too. Lots of dedication work. Yes. You should have a shop to sell your creative ideas. Well, it's not really my thing. I do these for the gods. You sometimes, like once a year, I'll sell chicken feet. I don't know if you've ever seen them. The chicken foot you sent me is gorgeous, and I was playing with it earlier. Love it. Oh, did you see? Did you see it? Look, Nicole. Maybe she doesn't like it, and that's why she didn't comment. Yes, Blue, I could totally see you having a successful shop on Etsy. Yeah, but that's I don't have, there's only, I'm only one person. Oh, you saw them, you saw the ones I sent Ryan? Yeah, those were so pretty, huh? Just driving home though. Oh, you're still in your car. Well, no wonder. Yes, I have one. I don't know. Maybe I'll do, I'll come help. Yeah, well, I can't do a shop and, do castings. And I don't want to be one of those witches that just starts selling things and forgets all about the craft. And then gets caught up in the hustle and bustle of only selling things, online. It's a lot of work. Hi, Tina. You'll rewatch it later. Okay. But yeah, so I mean, it's okay. Nothing against that. I mean, that's okay if that's what they want to do, but I don't want to do that. I was supposed to do if I can ever get the money to move. Damn it. Well, Mother will send you when it's time, I suppose. What are the benefits of the chicken feet? Well, when I make them, well, let me show you. Hold on. Or I have these ones right here. Hold on. See, these ones are black and yellow. And I love these. They're so cute. So, see, there's a little, and then there's little bells. And I think this one just has bells. And then they have little golden feet. Okay, so this one is for protection, and this one is for good luck. So, and this is not my hair. Everybody always thinks it's my hair. That's why I like to put it in there, so that everybody thinks it's my hair, but it's not. It's horse hair. Anyways, so I make them different all the time, but these ones, that's what they're for. And you can make them for different things. I hollow mine out and then I put crystals in there. Protection crystals and good luck crystals. And so that's what I do with them. And you can do other things with them too. I can put crystals in them to, like if you want them to open and then pull energy in, then you could use them and you could wear them around your neck and use them like in ceremonies, or in rituals and rites. Whenever you're invoking and evoking the gods, you can wear them and the crystals inside of them will pull them in, and they're badass. You could do many things with them. They are amazing. They're very beautiful. I love them. I made a set for everyone except for, well, I made these for Belial, but I want to make them some better. I'm not happy with these ones because they're yellow and not orange. And so I want to make him some with orange feathers. Maybe black and orange. But Lucifer has some, Hecate has some. So I have some more to make. I have a statue and gargoyle. I like to have a spirit put in it for protecting the house. That's awesome. You should totally do that. Keep it out unwanted spirits. Do you have a ritual for this? Yes. Of course I do. I love how you paint their nails too. Yes. I love painting their nails. It's so cute. It's very beautiful. I'll show you mine. Did you see mine? My gargoyles are very beautiful. Never thought I would think chicken feet as beautiful, but those are. They are. They're fucking sick. They're so badass. I just make to protect your home. I have so much protection right now. Hi, Ray Ray. Do you want to see my gargoyles? I have little ones. I have great big ones outside that Akate put, you know, protectors in there. Of course. All right, hang on. I'll show you. I'll just show you one of them. Hi, handsome. So he's full of copper and crystals. I don't know if you can see in there. He's full of crystals. He's got a big old smoky quartz and clear quartz in there, and a couple other things. I can't remember all this stuff. But Aradia made him for me. She made me 2 of them, and they are just stunning. Yes, the energy is amazing. And well, of course, you know, these guys sit on Lucifer's altar. So he's being so gracious right now to allow me to take him off of there and show you. But yeah, they're fucking badass. And if you hold him up in the light, you put a light behind him, you can see him glow. And when he glows red. Watch this, watch. I'll show you. Okay. See? You can see through him. See how red he is inside? So he's black and red. So yeah, they're so beautiful. Done. Oh, turn it off. There we go. Yeah, so you'll have to get on her site. She has a new webpage. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll tell you guys what it is. Hopefully she won't get mad at me. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there you go. It's right there. That's what it looks like. So you'll have to screenshot that if you want to get on her page. I feel fire energy so strong. Damn, I feel bad for whoever comes against you. You have a wall of fire protecting you, girl. I do. I have all kinds of protection. All kinds. I need protection. I've been a bad girl playing Ouija. Oh, stop. There's nothing wrong with that. My friend and some spirits followed me home. Tomorrow I take my first root and hiss it back. Good. But there's nothing wrong with doing Ouija, you guys. That's just nonsense. I don't believe it. I don't think that will hurt you one little bit. It's fucking amazing. Can I ask a question about working with demons? Sure. Are there any to avoid? I feel like that's a dumb question. I'm sorry. No, there is. Of course there is. Okay, so, I only work with overnight. I only no, Asmodeus is beautiful. I don't think that there's any problem with him. And like Lucifer and Belial, I only work with higher vibrations. Um, and of course, you got to have protection with anything that you're doing. Please make sure that you can protect yourself. Contemplate. Yes, contemplate what you're doing. But I think that there are low level beings that can fuck with you. If you have no business messing with them, and you start messing with them and calling on them and trying to get them to do things for you and being a dick, like, who are you? Have you built a relationship with them? Do you know them? Do you know their energy? Have you, you know, established some kind of an arrangement? So, there are things you have to take into consideration. But with Beliar and Lucifer, I don't consider them demons. Those are gods, and they're not demons to me. To me, that's my family, and so I don't think of them like other people think. I don't work with them in that aspect. Zozo's not real. Zozo's a thought form. Okay, I only want to learn from them. Well, if all you want is knowledge, I would first go to Akate. Yeah, I asked Akate to send me more spiritual teachers. Cool. Well, there you go. I want to start collecting Ouija boards. They're fascinating. I love them. They're beautiful. Pray y'all to y'all's protection before working with the spirit board. Yeah, it's just like anything else that you're gonna do, like any kind of divination, tarot cards, anything like that. Of course, you should do some protection. You shouldn't be messing with anything, unless you know how to protect yourself. It's just like anything else, you can use sage. You could get this spray stuff, and spray around. I don't know. I don't think it helps. Yeah. He says it helps. Thank you. Thanks for being involved in our conversation. I appreciate you doing that. When we talk and pray to Lucifer, does he hear us? Of course. Yeah, that was just so stupid. Yeah, I'm sure spirits have a lot of fun with Zozo, name watching humans, pissing themselves over it. Yeah, the best ritual I've ever done is the one I did on my birthday with Beliar. I did the gateways of Belial. Or the pathways, I should say, the pathways of Belial. And it was awesome because I didn't have any pain with it. And it was just awesome and love, and he opened and is still opening a lot of things up for me in the other realms, and he just took really good care of me, and it's a right that you can't do unless you can trust him 100%, or you could lose your mind, because it's a you go through soul transformation, which means, like, after the rite, your soul kind of explodes, okay, like a bunch of little fragments everywhere, and then he comes and puts it back together. taking out all the stuff that doesn't fit and doesn't belong there. And so that it makes you like a better, more spiritual, more fine-tuned spiritual person. And so it takes a whole month, a whole moon cycle to go through. And I went through it without having too much problems. I mean, I felt it, and I felt a little loopy sometimes, and I was just like, it's okay, because you could lose your mind. If you don't trust him and know that everything's okay, and you have to like trust him with your heart and soul, like know that you know that you know that he's not going to let anybody or anything happen to you. If you can't do that, then you shouldn't do it, because you'll freak the fuck out. You'll like go crazy and you'll lose your shit, and then you're done. And so there are little warning signs, there's little warnings in the right. But that was my favorite so far. It was a really good experience for me. I don't know. I enjoy all of them. Really, when you're doing them, to me, it's all of them have been enjoyable until afterwards. And then afterwards is when you get your ass handed to you and your body reacts, your physical body reacts to the high vibrations of these beings, of these gods. And so it can make your body really fucking sore, and you'll be like in bed, curled up, going, holy shit, what did I do? And it's just something that your body will build up a tolerance to, and then you'll be okay. There's been many times where I've curled up in front of his altar on the ground and said, help me, I'm hurting. What did I do? And he's like, just breathe, you'll be fine. And I'm like, okay. He's like, just calm down. Hi, Geo Angel. I missed a bunch of stuff, you guys. I apologize. I want to work with them, but I'm afraid, and honestly, I freaking hate that. Well, if you're afraid, don't do it. If you have fear, don't do it, because it won't be a good thing for you. Excuse me if I misspelled any names. Damn, that sounds crazy cool. How can one become closer to Lucifer? Lucifer loves attention, and he's very good at teaching and things like that. When I first started working with Lucifer, he was really funny, and every time I would start doing things with him, he would always make me laugh. And so I thought he was just like always having fun with me, but now I've built a relationship with him, and so now he's more of a teacher. So it just depends. But he likes candles. He likes cake. He likes coffee. He likes everybody says he likes alcohol, but every time I give him alcohol, he's like, eh. He just likes you to take time with him, is what's most important. Draw his sigil on some parchment paper and put a couple drops of blood on it. And then sit there and talk to him and tell him things, what's going on. And, but know that your body has to build a tolerance for him, because his vibrations are so high that you will be sore. Evocations are not as bad as invocations. Invocations is when you invite them into your body, and then you're going to be feeling that for a while. Just plan on it. Like the next several days, your body's going to hurt like a motherfucker, and just know it's going to happen, because you're human, unless you're a spiritual being and you don't have a human form, then go for it. But when you have a human form and you are in a human body, and your body's gonna react to those high vibrations. It's like going to the gym for the first time in 3 months and working out really, really hard, and then the next day thinking you're not gonna feel it, because you're gonna feel it. And I played last night, Lucifer came through. Belial, Hecate were present, and the board replied yes. Cool. Yeah, it hurts. But it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Establish a relationship. Yes, establish a relationship. He likes to put things in your path to show you that he is there watching you. Yeah, I can feel I've taught myself how, well, I always think I know, but sometimes I'm wrong. But hi, West A, who did you get to work with Astaroth? No, but I know of him, and I've probably spoken with him, or he's been around. They're around me. Other beings are around me all the time, but it's not that they're not allowed to work with me, I guess. But I'm so preoccupied with the Trident. I'm so preoccupied with Hecate and Lucifer and Belial that I don't really focus on them. And so they sometimes come around and just they observe me. They think I'm very entertaining, and they like to watch me. They like to watch me cast. They'll come and hang out, and they'll let me know that they're just there watching. Um, um, like I've had Euronymous come and hang out one time. I had Lucifage Rofkal come and hang out. Well, I call him a lot, so he knows if I'm doing pop-up work, they'll just be here. They'll be like just waiting for me to get my book out and get started. And they'll let me know. They're like, hey, we're here. And I'm like, okay, let me get the book. And they're like, you really don't need to do all that. I'm like, yes, it's part of it. We have to do this. And they're like, okay, if it makes you feel better. Well, okay, thank you. I've had the urge to build a relationship with Lucifer. Yeah, Lucifer's really awesome. But no, it's going to take some time. You're going to have to devote yourself to building that relationship. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to just be handed to you on a silver platter. You're going to have to be dedicated in your heart and soul and love him and take your time to build it and to condition your body to that energy. It's important that you do that. Does the gods ask for animal sacrifices? Just no, they don't ask for that. Full house tonight. Steve, love you. Gotta go. Talk to you soon. Bye, Steve. Good night. Good night, Matthew. That's funny. Blue, what are the benefits of the love booster work? I have some videos out on that. The love boosters are for like, yeah, I have videos out on that, sweetheart. Watch the What to Expect with the love spell. I just posted one like a couple of weeks ago, and I talk like at length about them and how the boosters help and everything. It's like if you mess up the spell or you shut him down, if you get mad, you get in a fight, tell him never to call you again, many things. They don't infernal. So why do Satanists do animal sacrifice? Because they're they're working with Satan. I don't work with that aspect of Lucifer. I work with a pure primal, a pure darkness, a more pure form of darkness, and I give him blood of mine. I give him human sacrifice of my own, of myself, from my own body. So I don't have, they don't have never asked me to kill anything for them. Isn't it usually infernal? And also, not only that, but when you do an invocation where you invite them in to you for possession, that is the best form of offering that you can give them. Like, that is the purest and the most beautiful thing to them that you could ever give them. Like, you're trusting them, you're loving them so much that you're inviting them inside of you, and to use you as a vessel, to come into you and be a part of your very being. There's no greater offering that you could give than to allow them in you. And it is a scary thing for some people, but when you've built a relationship with them, and then you want to show them how much you love them, and things like that, then you do that, and that's like the greatest thing you can give them. Hi, Diana. What kind of sacrifices does Billy ask for? I've read he requires sacrifice. Well, it depends on what you're doing. Yes, I saw your New Year's ago. That was when I got the idea, so I know I need to email you. Could this for myself? Okay. bluewitch379@gmail.com. I'm done. I'm getting ready to get off. I've been on for an hour and 32 minutes. I got on early. I was trying to help you out. You didn't get my message? I sent you a message. Oh, bloody hell. You're welcome. For Billy, people, it depends on what you're doing. All of them people have been sacrificing animals and even humans to them forever. Like, they're ancient gods. They've been here since the beginning of time. Are they asking for that today, in today's age? No. It's not required of me. The sacrifices I give them is of myself. And I don't kill animals or hurt them or anything like that. It's not acceptable in today's society. But still, some people will like kill chickens for them, or whatever. But some people still do it. Some people live in other countries where that type of thing is a normal thing to do. It's like been going on for centuries, and they still do it that way. And that's just the way it is for their culture. I don't think they like people murdering others for rituals. No, they don't want you murdering people. They don't want you sacrificing children or anything like that. And if you kill a dog or a toad or certain animals and things like that are sacred to the goddess, and if you go around killing that and thinking she's going to honor it, you're going to have a big shock when you find out that you've pissed her the fuck off, and you're gonna find she'll, like it's written, like you're gonna be no more. She doesn't tolerate it. So I would be really careful about what you sacrifice. And if you do feel like you have to sacrifice something, you better make damn good and sure that she's telling you to do it, and that she's put it there in front of you to do it. Because if she hasn't, and you hurt one of her children, or you hurt one of her sacred animals, or messengers, or who knows, there are many ways and forms that the gods are around you, you will be in so much trouble. You'll wish it was you instead of that, what you killed. And so, I would just not do that. Unless you're like a gatekeeper and you have to kill a toad, or you have to kill a chicken or something like that. I mean, come on. I would never hurt an animal. Yeah, I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. It would hurt my heart so bad. I don't know if I could recover from it. Lucifer and I have had conversations about that, about hurting my heart, and he's really careful with me and loves me very gently, so that to be careful to not hurt my heart in a fatherly aspect, because I never had a dad, and so he's always really careful with and gentle with me, with my heart, with my feelings. So just don't do it. Yeah. Hi, Penelope. I love your name. Hello, this is my second time watching you. Welcome. I'll let my familiar do it, laughing out loud. Yeah, one time I was doing a curse, and it required a dead mouse. And I was like, I cannot kill a mouse. They disgust me, but I can't like, no. And then Ekate was like, it requires a dead mouse. And I was like, I know, but I can't do it. And my dog brought me a mouse later that day. And I was like, fine. Yeah, it's so gross. Yeah, or a rat. Will you give your contact info, please? Thank you, Blue. It's hi, Lucifer. blueitch379@gmail.com. Nothing. I don't want to kill anything. It hurt my heart to kill a praying mantis. I will, if I have to use a bug in a spell, I'll put him in there alive. I can't hurt anything, even the smallest little mouse. It's too. Oh, no, I don't think so. But you can use bugs instead sometimes. Certain bugs. One time I had to do a rite that Ekate was calling me to do, where I had to kill the bug, and then I opened the veil, and then I called forth my higher self to give me knowledge that I had missed out on as a child. And so the rite called for me to kill something. You have to kill something to open the veil, right? And so she sent me a white praying mantis, and so I had to kill the white praying mantis. I did a video of the after part of it, because it was still hard for me even to kill a praying mantis. And I did the ceremony. I did the rite how she wanted me to do it. And what's your question, sweetheart? And so anyway, so I killed the bug, and then as the veil split, I said an incantation to call forth my higher self and to give me the gnosis that I missed from being a child because I was bound, and so I couldn't like grow, and so I was having a hard time with that, so I had to do that ceremony with Akate, and she like walked me through it, but even that was hard for me. Hello. What did you say? Who are you cursing tonight? I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to start out with the breakup curses, and then I'm going to go into my poppet work because that's going to require like a ceremonial type work. And so I'm going to start out with the breakups. Someone did something to my hair. I was done by a witch on my job. Yeah, those witches will get you. You got to watch out. I had a witch cut my hair in from the other realm, and she cut it from the other realm, like right back here, like a whole piece was just like perfectly cut. You could see it. An insult. Yeah, well, a hag is just like an old lady. And that was before I knew who I was. That's when I thought I was just a medium at that time. And I woke up because I could hear them. I was really pissed. I was like, who the fuck cut my hair? An old witch. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. Good night, Ray Ray. Yeah, I need to go meditate too, you guys. I've been on for an hour and 42 minutes. Whew. So I am going to WM, what the hell? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, don't mess with the witch's hair. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to like I could break all that off of you. It's no problem. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, so you can reach me at bluewitch379@gmail.com. And you guys, I don't do phone consultations, only if you're out of the country. And that is like, if you're new to doing this and you live in another country, then I will, but I don't normally do phone consultations. So, I have like, at least 5 to 7 new clients every week. And so, please don't be offended when I won't and don't have time to do phone consultations with everyone. I just don't have time for that. And it's not anything personal. I just don't do them. So you can message me on Messenger, get on the Blue Witch Coven Facebook page, and then you can get a hold of me, of my messenger on that, through that. And you need to have a picture or the administrator will not let you in. If you have no picture and you have some bullshit account, she won't let you in because we always have problems with trolls. So, not always, but sometimes we do, and we don't like them. So if you want to get a hold of me on Messenger, then you need to get on the Blue Witch Coven page and do a friend request, and we will get you in. Or you can just email me, bluewitch379@gmail.com, or you can find me on Instagram. I don't know. I have a couple of different Instagram pages. I don't do a lot of stuff on Instagram, but some people only use Instagram. I think it's called like Witch the Blue. Is that right, Kelly? Is that what it's called? Hang on, let me check real quick. It's called no, I don't want to take a picture, silly. Let me see, go home. Oh no, it's called the Blue Witch. Oh wait, hang on. Are you going to complain? What are you going to complain about? Oh! Come on, go back. Okay, so that's my Instagram. And then I'll show you real quick the Facebook page. Assumption. Okay, that's what it looks like. We hate trolls. Tell her. Tell who? What are you going to tell me? Oh my gosh. Optimus Prime, I love it. That is fucking bind. It's telling me somebody's... do you want me to bind somebody or somebody try to bind me? So Optimus, you know how you have the diamonds, or the diamond in the middle? You need to make that bar go this way. Shiny. All right, you guys, I got to get the heck out of here and get to meditating. I have so much to do. I'm going to be out here all very late tonight. It's already 11:17. I would like to add you. Okay. You guys want to see what Optimus posted on the Facebook page? In the static. I'll show you what he makes. He made this. Look. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, make the line go this way in the middle of the diamond. Sell it. It's so pretty. All right, you guys, I am out of here. I will talk to you guys later. Happy meditation. Peace out.